Have you ever wondered why some people can't sleep peacefully, even when they have everything they ever wanted? Tonight, we'll discover the reason through a simple story. A story about a boy, a girl, a few marbles, and some candies. But by the end, it will teach you something much deeper, something about life, love, and trust. Once upon a time, in a small American town surrounded by trees and open fields, there lived a boy and a girl. They were best friends, inseparable, full of laughter, and always ready to share their little joys. Every day after school, they'd rush to the playground, where their friendship grew stronger with every sunset. The boy had something he treasured deeply, a shiny collection of marbles. Each marble had a story. Red ones for courage, green ones for luck, blue ones for dreams. But among them was one marble that stood out, big, bright, and beautiful. It was his favorite, his lucky one, the one he never let anyone touch. The girl, on the other hand, always carried a small bag of candies. Sweet, colorful, and full of joy, she loved sharing them with everyone. To her, happiness wasn't about keeping things. It was about giving and making others smile. One bright afternoon, as the golden sunlight painted the playground, the boy got an idea. He looked at the girl and said playfully, "Hey, let's make a trade. I'll give you all my marbles if you give me all your candies." The girl giggled, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Deal," she said without thinking twice. Without hesitation, the girl poured all her candies into the boy's hands, every single one. She didn't count, she didn't keep any aside. She trusted him, completely. But the boy paused. He looked at his marbles, then quietly picked up his biggest, most beautiful one. He hid it behind his back, a secret he thought no one would know. Then he handed over the rest. The deal was done. The girl happily walked home, clutching her new marbles. The boy grinned, tasting the candies in his mouth. But deep down, something felt off. That night, the girl fell asleep quickly, smiling, holding her marbles close. But the boy tossed and turned. He couldn't close his eyes. His mind whispered again and again, "What if she didn't give me all her candies? What if she hid some, just like I did?" His thoughts wouldn't stop. The sweetness of the candies didn't matter anymore. Instead, guilt and suspicion filled his heart. Because when you hide something, you start believing others might hide too. The next morning, the sun rose over the quiet town. The girl came skipping to the playground, cheerful as always. But the boy looked tired. His eyes told a story of a sleepless night. As they sat under the tree again, the girl smiled and said, "Wasn't that fun yesterday?" The boy nodded weakly. He wanted to feel the same happiness, but he couldn't, because he hadn't given his all. And that's when it hit him. It wasn't the missing marble that kept him awake. It was the missing honesty. He realized that peace comes only when your heart is clear. You can't fake honesty. You can't half love someone and still expect full trust. When you don't give your 100% in any relationship, whether it's love, friendship, or family, you'll always carry doubt inside you. Because the heart knows when it's holding back. Honesty brings peace. Selfishness steals it. The boy finally took out his best marble and held it under the sunlight. He smiled, realizing that sharing it wouldn't have made him lose anything. It would have made him feel lighter. He promised himself, "From now on, I'll always give my best, no matter what." And that's the lesson, my friend. And if you don't give your 100% in a relationship, you'll always keep doubting it. So give your best every single time, because trust grows where honesty lives. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories every week. Tell us in the comments, would you have shared your favorite marble?